I'm out here trying to finish it up. Got the power steering pump most of the way put on. I'm about to put the radiator on and put the lower part of the exhaust on. And I can't start it tonight even if I finish it because I'm off tonight. So technically it's like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning right now when I'm working on this, and it's just going to be like basically from there down to the part where I cut it off at the cap to where it's going to be open, so there's no way I'm going to start it up because it's going to be hella loud. So we're going to hold off on that. I got some new plug wires for it. I'm going to throw those on to go along with the new plugs. And they're blue, so that'll be kind of nice. But yeah, let's get to work. We're gonna pull this distributor cap off and see if it's corroded underneath there on any of the points, and if it is, we're gonna clean them. So this basically so these new wires aren't a waste. So check that out real quick. It's gonna be very hard to see, but it was just as I suspected with the corrosion. You see it right here, it makes contact around the rim, and then here it makes contact on the inner, like that's like a half moon circle, semicircle, whatever you want to call it, and it makes contact on the inner of that, and it is white with corrosion, so we're going to clean those off, as well as the, actually it looks okay, that one does, so, yep, and that. Didn't see that any better, but let it focus. There goes my little other small Harbor Freight light, but nice and clean now. So ground down, I scuffed them to look all good to go. So, and I sprayed them with that electrical cleaner. Should be good. Also sprayed inside the top ports. About to put the new ones on there. So, alright, spark plugs are in. I got the main separator, and then down here, just to be fancy, to keep them together, got a homemade zip tie separator. Also routed the, I guess it's the coil, underneath the stuff, so it wasn't flooding through here. So, pretty neat. Definitely starting to look good. So, this is the little collector, I guess you would call it. Here's where I cut it, because I couldn't get it off, and then as I was cutting it, it actually came off, so, you know, my life, right? But, so I've never seen this before, but these are the seals. I was wondering what these rings were until, like, the guy at the shop actually told me as I was picking up my head. I just asked him some questions about the seals that were in this box I got. But, so, like, around the ring where it comes into the little flange, instead of, like, having it welded in here, I think it's just, like, pressed and maybe welded around the back, and then you just have these like little compression rings, so they just like slide over that, and that's it. So alright, now we're gonna bolt the guy on. Also real quick, when I went to take the flange off, it's got 3 bolts. One of them was so frozen up that it literally backed the stud out. Which, I mean, at least it didn't break altogether, so I got all 3, and I can just, you know, basically just screw the stud in like a bolt. But, I'm going to slap all of them up full of antifreeze after I scuffed them with the little toothbrush I have around here, the little brass toothbrush, whatever. So, hopefully that will never happen again if I have to take it off. Just say that, getting that Y flange on, I had to take this exhaust manifold all the way off. Use my jack to jack up the rear end so it would pull some of this weight off, because this thing with the Y pipe probably weighs 50 pounds. Make sure that this hose down here, this one, was connected, and then kind of like twist it and pull it up and then sit it on there. Dude, it literally took me like an hour, but done. And literally I think all I gotta do now is slap the intake on, and I think that's pretty close to, it's almost it, so wish me luck. Okay, so I'm out here today And I'm trying to figure out what to do with these EGRs real quick before I try to start it up and throw in the intake. But got that one down there blocked. It runs up to this one. Cheated into something that does pull vacuum. Blocked it. This one was pulling vacuum. I think this all ran to the EGR. Blocked it all up. This one pulls vacuum, so if this one still needs something, I think I'm just going to have to get another, like a 3-way tee. For some reason, all these freaking tees in this box are like these two the same size, and this one will be different. So I'll have to get another freaking tee, which is a pain in the ass. But I'll basically route it to this one, or I could just route to that and then block that off. That'll work too. Then this guy won't have anything, so that's the dilemma there. So yeah, I'll need a 3-way tee, so one that'll go from here to here and that guy. And yep,